do it in English, as the majority of the people is English. I will try to show you the brief experience that we have regarding innovation to share with you. First of all is if it is possible to make much innovation about produce. I will try to answer later. Just brief numbers about our organization. We are 5 years old and about 200 million kilos and 200 million euros turnover. It's an open model, growing model, and we expect to grow in years to come. We are located in the south of Spain. You see there in the map the packing houses and the production areas, and the specialization of the packing houses by product. This is our product portfolio. We try to cope as much as possible in order to provide retailers one number, lots of produce. Innovation is defined as to do new things, but it has to be done in a way that make our customers more profitable and competitive, and our growers to have the economical sustainability today and tomorrow. The growing sustainability for us is the first sustainability. Without that, can exist others. As you know, POs, we have two fronts, two working areas. One is outside, looking outside to customers mainly, and inside, looking ourselves, our growers, our employees. Normally, 80% of our time is looking inside of us, because we are too complicated and we have lots of people and many problems. And I will try to show you that the strategic, how to make grower margin sustainable today and tomorrow, has to be built in a way that we define in 6 areas. If this is a sales price that we sell to customers and we deduce commissions, we have the grower price out of that. Then we have the grower cost and the grower margin. So for this, taking this into account, we have 6 areas of working. The first is to reduce costs like crazy. Second one is to increase sales, to remove middlemen, to sell directly to the retailers that share strategy with us. The third one is good prices in the future. That is business development. The fourth is maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest, is being bigger. The bigger, the better. And then we have the people, the employees, and the grower aligned. Without growing aligned, there's nothing. And therefore, innovation has to be built into these 6 areas for us. I will start with the outside innovation, looking to customers, consumers. As in the previous presentation, we share some of the ideas. The first is this situation that we face. This Dracula music is that people at retailers are starting to pass away from our fruits and veggies. The thing is, why is this happening? There may be some answers. The first is, of course, we are inside the healthy, boring section. We present produce in a boring way. It's boring to buy tomatoes or cucumbers or peppers, and this is our fault. You see in this slide how complicated it is to make a salad bar, and how easy and healthy is a tomato. But this is how life is. And they say more than we do. And they sell to children and we do not. And they are big companies and we are not. So, what to do? The final target should be this idea that our children buy from the shelves and pick the tomatoes and put it into the Navas carriage. So, how do we reach this target? Of course, we have developed kind of strategy saying we have to be different in this, in that, in packaging, in brands, in many aspects. And therefore, be preferred. First different and then prefer. We have developed many things, many strategies, many decalogues, many programs. Just to show you briefly, the one regarding sustainability is called Yes, we care. We try to emulate Obama's message, and it's full of messages regarding water consumption, environment, social footprint, and so on. But at the end of the day, the name of the game is price. This is the phrase that our customers have to see when we enter into a room, because before we can say good morning, they ask for prices. And this is reality. And if they do not see the euro face, the euro in our faces, we are lost. We cannot go further. So today, regarding innovation, we have two ways. One is in conventional and the other is innovation. In conventional things, we can increase quality, quantity of today's products, and the other is new ideas, completely new ideas, radical ideas, new approaches to consumers. In conventional issues, we have these, and the other competitors have similar things, and it's difficult to differentiate from us. In new things, there are some lines that we are exploring. Health, taste, sustainability, at the end of the day, is trust. Convenience, children, which is the future consumers, and radical new concepts that nobody has seen before. I will try to show you briefly what are we doing. First is to go health, snacks on the go. People is more and more moving in cars, schools, and so on, and people like to have vegetable, healthy and tasty things right at the hand. The taste tissue, tasty tomatoes, no produce leftovers. We develop produce with less and less leftovers at the end of the day. Nowadays in Europe, 30% of the food that we buy is thrown away. But leftover has to be also applied in greenhouses. So all the leftovers that we have in greenhouses are put in a plant where earthworms take it for fertilizers for the next year. Another important issue for us is what we call the social footprint. This is a small video I'll try to show you what are we doing in social commitment. Right now, UNICA has 2,000 growers, around 50 nationalities. The first time that they come into the company, we teach them how to explain themselves in Spanish, how to go to a healthy system, how to take children to the schools. This is a Moroccan harvester.
Everything that I said do, that make the world brand new. Take the time for you. I just got lost and slept right through the dawn.
We in Spain, we live at the edge of Europe. Every day they come boats, as it's happening in Italy. Every single day boats are coats, full of people deciding to work. And this is something that we have to cope. And agriculture and world peace gives them the chance to have a better life. And also, an increasing area is drive. In Europe, more and more, you see things like this. Click and drive, collect and go, drive, and so on. So we need to build produce that is have a back office easier for retailers, so that they don't have to pick up tomatoes with their hands or whatever. Easy back office, like a McDonald's. Children and produce. This is extremely difficult. I don't know, but my children are extremely difficult to be convinced to eat produce. So, to go from one situation to the other is a long way. We develop special products for children. But even in this case, it's difficult. So, we are developing games for interaction between packaging of produce and games for intelligent telephones, so that people get points out of them when they buy produce. And even bought talks, I mean, for education. If you buy our products, you can go to the school, and the school get points that at the end of the day they can have material for the school. New concepts, also completely new concept. This is seedless peppers, no seedless. This is just the first of a family, and we bet that in 10 years to come from now on, the peppers will have no seeds when we are there. Also, for example, zucchini for salads that needs no cooking, or special tomato packagings, or guacamole kits that we are going to present in this fair tomorrow here in Madrid. Also, another issue for us was the brands. We wanted to have a brand, but you know that the majority of the times, instead of brands, we have labels that are beautiful because they reach our customers, but then they are lost. So instead of developing our brand, we said, why not to rent a brand from a multinational, like in this case is General Mills. This brand exists in the USA, and we went there, we rented, and now we use it in exclusivity in Europe. Brand awareness is huge. In Europe, you see United Kingdom, France, Spain, and Sweden, is above 85%. We have also special packaging inside this brand that is, has to do a lot with convenience. Another important thing for us is partnerships. It's better to have partners rather than customers or providers. So we try to develop partnerships with seeds companies, IPM companies, packaging technology, banks, and basic R&D. This is some of the logos of the companies that we have this kind of relationship, as Newlands or Monsanto or Syngenta or others. This is outside. Now we go back to the roots, inside. What do we do inside? The first thing is size. Size is a critical issue, more and more. And so instead of being one little fish, that we still are, we try to join together and become bigger. This is done via more growers, more OPs coming to us, or alliances in other countries or in other regions of Spain. Something inside the OPs also, it's difficult to handle us because we have our own culture. Every OP has its own culture. We live in this small valley, in this village, we are special and so on. So we try to put people inside the management of the organization. So there is a co-management. Each people inside, each manager of each OP has a function inside UNICA. So we try to have shorter links. Another thing is employees, workers. We also develop a decalogue for them so that they feel aligned with the company. Also, this is a school for workers, for a school for back, so that they have no problems at the end of the day because they have to work with heavy stuff. Regarding technology, we have applications for iPhones or for Androids or whatever. We try to find kind of ERPs on the go so that each manager, each grower, each salespeople has all the information that they need on the go, on the pocket. So instead to be seated in a computer. And this is one of the most difficult things for us, is to make the grower, UNICA is a new project to make the grower develop this trip. That is for the full and trust. This is new thing, but why should I come in? What does the benefit at the end of the day and so on? To be full trust and proud of it. I have to tell you that we have not reached the end, but we are closer to the end than when we started. We could say half. The thing is that more and more there's no alternative to this kind of projects. And just to finish, I would like to share with you that we also are looking for partnerships with other OPs. So in Spain, Holland, in Israel, in Portugal, in the UK, in Russia, wherever, it's more intelligent to build relationship among us rather than to develop activities in a country which is extremely difficult. Just examples, R&D sharing, we share with other COPs, other OPs, the R&D, so that what comes out of this is shared by these companies. 12-month supply with Dutch companies, or bigger amounts to be supplied in Russia with Israeli companies, or logistic support in Holland, or whatever. There is a full word regarding the the partnerships among OPs, and it depends just on us. I just wanted to give you these messages. The future depends on us, but there are many opportunities, and maybe we should work more together and closer among the OPs, because it's easier than develop other scenarios. And this is all what I had to tell you this morning. Thank you very much.